So prime meridian is the line which is 0 degree. Facts about the lines of longitude. Lines of longitude are known as meridian of the longitudes, not as parallels. Like as parallel, it is known as meridian of the longitude. Lines of longitude follow the north and south direction. Obviously, from here north to south, we draw this line in this way, and east and west direction we draw the latitudes. Lines of longitude, unlike the lines of latitude, do not have the same distance from each other. From one longitude to another longitude, we do not have 111 kilometer difference here from, because these are started from one particular point. So here may be distance less, here may be some more distance. Now from when we come to the mid center, their mid distance increases, again the distance decreases. So increase and decrease is there, but in the latitudes the distance is same. Lines of the longitude measure the distance from east to west direction. Obviously, when we draw prime meridian, then we discuss the distance from this direction to this direction. So it is west and this is east direction. Lines of the longitude are farthest apart at the equator. These lines are go farther away from 0 degree to 180 degree. The lines of longitude intercept the north pole and the south pole. Obviously, because we touch both the poles. From north pole to south pole, we touch, these lines touch the poles. If you have globe as a miniature model, you can find all these types of answer. The lines of longitude cross the equator at right angle. Obviously, how we draw the right angle? From this to this. So this cross the equator at right angle. Equator is 0 degree horizontal line. So line of latitude, if you draw any line of latitude, you will find the 90 degree angle is there. Alright, so angles may be drawn with the help of the lines of longitude. Lines of longitude are equal in length. Equal in length means from here to here we can draw on the same size. The next line we'll draw, the length is same, but distance is not same. So there may be confusion. Lines of longitudes are half of the great circle. Great circle means, what do you mean by great circle? Great circle is another name of equator. This if you say that, if I give the question in the exam, draw the great circle in your copy. So you can say that what is great circle? Great circle means simply the circle which is great, which is big, and which is bigger circle on the earth. Obviously the equator, which is 0 degree circle. Circle means a correct circle. So here we can say that the lines of longitude are half of the great circles. Half of the great circle means we have different lines, and if we draw any circle and we half it, which line half it? When we draw from the north to south direction, then only one this circle will be half. So line of the longitude only from north to south direction when we draw, then that circle will be half. So 0 degree great circle is just half by the prime meridian. So 0 degree line of longitude is the prime meridian, also known as meridian of the Greenwich. Greenwich is located as the island is there, and that's why it is known as meridian of the Greenwich. The prime meridian and meridian of the Greenwich passes through Greenwich in England. I already told you there is, here in the map you will see one island is there above the Canada, that is Greenwich Island. So because this line is passes through near Greenwich Island, that's why it's known as meridian of Greenwich. The east of the earth is divided 0 degree to 180 degree east. Obviously this direction, from this direction we have prime meridians, then meridians or the longitudes in east side. From 0 degree it is started to 180 degree, back side it is 180 degree. Again 0 degree to 180 degree west. So it is the west of the earth is divided on 0 to 180 degree west. The international date line, IDL, which is very important and may comes in your exam. What do you mean by international date line? It is the line of the longitude located at above 180 degree east or west of the prime meridian. International date line means here it is not drawn in this slide. You will not find this international date line, but you should remember there is one line which is helpful to understand the dates. Like today is 25 June 2020. Alright, how we identify this date? If we go in America, at midnight from India to America, will find that there is 1 day extra, that is 25, 26. So how the dates will be changed, why we have different dates, and which line decides today is this date, that is known as international date line, and India is also following the international date line. Longitudes are called meridians. They are circle of the earth from pole to pole, not pole to south pole. They measure the east and west of the starting to 0 degree longitude or the prime meridian. So here we have grids. This is known as grid. Grid means lines from east west north south direction. Every place has a global address. If you say that you are located, have you ever seen when you click the picture, you will find that when you click any picture from your camera, mobile camera, and check the, like, all right, you check its status and find its name, you will find that it is captured on this degree latitude, that degree longitude. It is written there in the uh, specific name and the address of the picture. So where you capture, now there is several devices which tell you the exact location of latitudes and longitude. You have to identify your school longitude and latitude, KVCLRI longitude and latitude address. This is your homework, and you have to identify and comment me in the Google Classroom. Alright, those who comment the first, it means they are listening this video very carefully. Every place has the global address, and our KVCLI global address you have to identify. Don't check directly now. Check it when your class is over for this lecture. Called as the absolute location. Name this, identify where the lines of the, actually this is your homework. Alright. Coordinate system means north, south, east, west. Grid system is called coordinate system. Together, when the lines of latitudes and longitudes are drawn on the grid, this is known as coordinate system. When you state the coordinate of the place on the earth, you are giving an absolute location. Here you see, this is India. So what is the India, this place, Mumbai, or this? So what is exact latitude here, what is longitude over here? So you have to identify. Similarly, we have this place, any place you can say, because of coordinate direction, because of different latitude and longitude places, accurate direction, you can find the absolute location of that place. And you see the compass shows the north, east, west direction, that shows only coordinate sign, but there is several compass which show the latitude and the longitude directions also. Hope you have, some of you have. So coordinate system, on the body such as the earth or the moon, we have pinpoint of the location of any city landmark using two values, latitude and longitude. These are polar coordinates. So here we have north pole, here we have south pole. What is longitude there, what is latitude there? So on the basis of this we have polar direction. You see, you have Google Maps in your when you want to go in any other place, like you want to go from Adyar to Mylapore, you want to go from Adyar to T Nagar, then you sometimes you don't know where is your friend's house. Then you on the Google Map shows all the coordinate directions, not only route, but it also shows the longitude and latitude grids pattern, coordinate system. On the same basis, if you open the Google Map and try to identify the location of Kendriya Vidyalaya CLRI, you will find the exact longitude and latitude location. So this is overall your homework. Heat zones. This is the last topic of your chapter, heat zones. What do you mean by heat? What is zone of the earth? Heat means very hot you are feeling, heat. And where is coming, heat is coming from which source? Sun is the only source on the earth which gives us natural heat and light. Zones means when we divide the different zone, like you are sitting in the open air and at 12 o'clock noon, all right, so you feel it is very hot, let's go inside. When you comes inside, it is not very hot, not very cold, it is temperate. When you go inside the room where is AC is connected, so you'll find that that room is actually very cold, so that is frigid. Have you someone experienced to sit inside the fridge? No, no. But imagine that you are sitting inside the fridge. Fridge means very cool. So that's why the third zone is known as frigid zone. So we have three heat zone. First zone is torrid zone, very hot zone. Second is temperate zone. Then third is frigid zone. Why these are known as different zones? Why we call these three different zones? So what is torrid zone? You see, maybe some picture is there. Yeah, this is sun. All right. When you put sun is fixed, sun is not rotating, but earth is rotating. So all that heat and light goes to the middle portion of the earth, from tropic of cancer to tropic of capricorn. Tropic of cancer is 23.5 degree north, tropic of capricorn is 23.5 degree south. So from the above to below, you will find that there is sun rays which is directly coming to between equator, tropic of cancer, and south side, equator to tropic of capricorn. So this is very hot zone. How many countries are located on these side? Like South Africa country, some African South America country, from here this place you can say Argentina, Brazil, Peru. From these countries are located very hot. And here you see that Ecuador, Nigeria, Egypt, South Sudan, Central Sudan, South Africa, all these countries are in a very hot zone. So this is known as torrid zone, because torrid means terrific heat and light is coming to this zone. That's why this zone is very hot, and the temperature is in these types of zones is very hot. Sometimes it is above 50 to 55 degrees Celsius, and maximum hot deserts are located here. You see the Sahara desert. All right, some desert which are located in these areas are very hot. Because now next is temperate zone, above to tropic of cancer to arctic circle. See, sun rays are not directly fall, but they are reflected on a vertical way. Some not directly, they are reflected on some vertical ways. These vertical rays not so powerful to give so much heat and light to this zone. These zones are getting less heat and light as compared to the middle zone. That's why this is known as temperate, not so cool, not so hot. The winters of these zones, like European countries, Russia, Siberia, these countries, summers are mild. You will feel that only 26 to 25 degrees Celsius are temperature, and temperature are very mild in summers. Winters are so cold that there is snowfall. So here we have snowfalls also. This is known as temperate zone. But in polar side, either on north or south pole, you will find that it is too much cold. Like fridge, where you keep all the ice. So this is known as frigid zone. Frigid zone is from Antarctic Circle to 90 degrees south pole, and north Arctic Circle to 90 degree north pole is known as polar zone. So this is also known as polar, because this polar zone is completely filled with the ice, and not a single person is able to survive on this area. Antarctica Circle, human being cannot survive. Similarly, on the Arctic Circle, no human being is able to survive, because the temperature goes on minus 50 degrees Celsius, minus 100 degrees Celsius, and no one is able to survive these type of very cold situation. You see, sometimes we are in minus 5 degrees Celsius. That time it is very hard for the army person to be in the Jammu Kashmir area, when it is severe cold in December, January, February. But we are able to match, because of global warming, our ice is melting. So we have so much techniques to survive on this area. But actually in the polar, that is minus 100, minus 250. So we are unable to survive on this area. So human being are not. Now come to the first torrid zone. The midday sun is exactly overhead at least once a year, and all the latitudes between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is falling on this zone. This is from equator to Tropic of Cancer, and from equator to South Tropic of Capricorn. This is mid. The sun is directly overhead. Alright. This area therefore receives the maximum heat and light. That's why it is known as torrid zone. Now you understand what is torrid zone. First zone. In this diagram, You have to draw this diagram on as a homework in your copy. This is torrid zone, next is temperate zone, and third is frigid zone. Frigid. All right, that is. This diagram is again important. So I suggest you, when you solve the question and answers of geography, chapter 2, draw these diagrams as well. This is temperate zone. In the midday, sun is never shines overhead, and any latitude beyond the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, the sun is not directly shines. That is, we receive the reflected rays, not direct rays, but reflected rays on the angles. The angles of sun rays goes decreasing towards the pole. That's why this area is temperate. The area is bounded by Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere and Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctica Circle in southern hemisphere, having the moderate temperature. Because of this, temperature is moderate. That's why it's known as temperate zone. Temperature moderate. That's why it is known as temperate zone. Temperature moderate. ATE. Last the word temperature moderate. That's why it is moderate temperature means temperate zone. Last is frigid zone. Area lying between Arctic Circle and North Pole and in the northern hemisphere, and Antarctica Circle to the southern pole in the southern hemisphere is very cold. That's why it's known as frigid zone. It is because here sun does not rise so much above the horizon. Sun rays are unable to reach there. Suppose there is no sun in the earth. Do you feel any heat and light naturally? No. How much you will get heat from your tube light? Do you get heat from your tube lights? No. You are feeling natural, normal. But sun is only source of heat, natural source of heat on the earth. Unfortunately, these rays, the sun rays, is unable to fall on the areas which is lying between the Arctic Circle to North Pole and Antarctica Circle to 90 degree South Pole. So that's why this slanting rays does not provide so much heat. They are providing very little heat. So because it is the heat is not going there, so it is very cold. So that's why it is known as frigid zone, a cold zone. So this is the picture of the child which draw, and I took as the climate zones. He draw very good. Here you see he draws. This is what actually he is using different colors. Don't be confused with the colors. Cold zone is blue color. Temperate zone, here is temperate zone. The middle section is warm zone. Tropical zone is here. You don't confuse with its color. This circle is actually good here, this type, but yellow color is not here. This is temperate zone. This is middle is torrid zone, from Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn and equator. So here torrid zone, next is temperate zone, and third is frigid zone. You can draw this diagram on the basis of using scales on this world map. This diagram is correct. Here from you can use the one color from here to here, second red color, and third is blue color to here. You can show this red, green, and blue color. You can show to show the different types of areas. Temperate, hot zone, torrid zone. Hot zone and torrid zone is same. Moderate temperature and temperate zone is same. Frigid zone and cold zone is same. Global grid, already you understand what is global grid. Global grid means combination of latitudes and longitudes. So time zones are broad strip that measures the 15 degree wides. We are actually understanding the time zones. Time zones different from neighboring times zones of 1 hour. This is not important. This is for higher classes. Daytime, daylight saving time. This is a long story I told you. You see that in India we have one time zone, but in Russia we have 11 time zones. See, here is 9, 10, somewhat 11. The Russia is the continent which divides the time zone into 11. Similarly, USA, America, North America having 4 time zones. Central. So different countries, like we have in East Russia, it is suppose it is 1 p.m. So in Western Russia it is maybe 5 p.m. So there may be different of the time from 1 hour to 5 hours. From local time, universal. What is local time? What you use everyday time and regulate our life. That is called local time. Like what time you sleep, what time you wake up, what time you go to school. That is known as local time that you use. Universal time means all the country in the world are using the same time. That is known as universal time. Though our watches are same, the universal time, this common question is taken by the astronomers and astronauts since 1987. All right. Greenwich time, the time which is registered on the Greenwich is 0 degree. From there, what is, suppose it is in America, it is 12 noon. So what is the time in India? It is 5:30. All right. The 5.5 hours we are um, extra. So if there is noon, hour is evening. Is there is evening, hour is night. If the hour is night, there is morning. So this type of difference is there. 5.5. Greenwich Mean Time is another name of universal time. 0 degree. What is the location of Greenwich Prime Meridian? It is 0 degree. So what is Greenwich Mean Time? It is 0 degree. So what is universal time? It is 0 degree. 0 degree means 12 o'clock noon. All right. So international date line is 0 degree. If you are west side of the international date line, you will add 1 day. If you are using east side of the universal date line, you are 1 day less. Suppose you are here, all right, in Africa you are here, and your date is 25 June. So when you go cross this line, you will find this 26. You are crossing on the same day, but there is one extra day you are getting. This when you Google it on your YouTube, you will find these types of questions very easily. The international date line is not straight. This is zigzag line. Why it is zigzag line? Because when we draw this line, we'll find that certain continents and lands are coming between this line. So to avoid these type of land and continents, we use the zigzag line. That's why international is zigzag line. It separates two calendar year. When from US to Asia, where is US? Here is USA. To Asia, you will gain 1 day. From Asia to USA, you will lose 1 day. So there will different. You will no need to remember all these figures, but you have to know that what is the shape of international date line. It is quite confusing for you, but avoid these types of things. These are not important for exams, but see here, when you are going from this direction to this direction, you are adding 1 day. When you are going to west to east direction, you are subtracting 1 day. There may be several confusion on this diagram, but best part is that you can Google it on your own. So what is Indian dateline? Indian dateline, India having one its dateline, which is 5.5 hours ahead of USA time or Greenwich Mean Time. I told you when it is 12 noon in the Greenwich time, then our time is 5:30. All right, evening. Afternoon we have evening. All right.